a shoe shine boy, he never gets slowed down, but he's got the dirtiest job in town. On the way.
Alrighty everyone, so it's Monday morning. It is July 29th. We got kind of a busy day today. So we got one truck coming in and we got a big one going out. I'm about to move some things around up in the yard just to get ready for it, and then we'll show you the situation too. I painted his deck the other day. Oh, here, we'll go up to the yard really quick. First time I've filmed something for this in quite a long time. This is also going to be kind of filmed for our side on Iron City Garage, just probably a little bit more edited up. This is one of our normal guys. His name's Robbie. He's a shipper. He's been delivering to us for quite some time. Has helped us on quite a few occasions out west. Go out into a field and pull one off someone's farm or someone's pasture. We just got that fastback the other day. That thing's nice. That's a GT. It's like 67 fastback. Thing's beautiful. So that's what's leaving. This one, as you can see here, it's there's a lot to that one, including that bed, that diamond plate bed. So this one, we didn't actually end up working on. Someone bought this one before we were able to do anything for it. This one's been sitting for quite some time. We pulled this one out of Maryland. This one was literally stuck in the ground and we were pulling on it, pulling on it, pulling on it. And eventually we were able to snag it out. Yeah, so I guess the only video I really did on that one was the recovery. Pete's like, we've already worked on a few of these, so there's no reason in redoing a video pretty much, which kind of makes sense. We are super fucking busy right now. So, hey, that's fine with me. I mean, I have like 8 videos lined up already, so shit that I'm in the process of filming, have already filmed, and that is still to be filmed. Had a lot of changes here since the last time I made a video. All for the good though. All good. We've been moving forward month by month. We just passed 70,000 subscribers on YouTube. What else happened? Passed the 400 mark on Instagram. We're at like 410,000, I think, since the last time I checked. That's good. Let's get towards, you know, the end of summer, and that's a good thing. We pretty much rocked it all summer, that's for sure. I guess in my own personal notes, I never really filmed anything for baseball because I made an Instagram account for the baseball team. Did a little bit of live streaming for them. Every game we pretty much live streamed. That was good. We had such a better season this year than we did last year. We made it to the playoffs, won our first playoff game. Unfortunately lost to the second one, but to the team that, oh, those fuckers, bro, we just can't beat them. I think we ended 10, 11, and 3 with 3 ties. Hey, it's better than what we did last year, 1 win last year. I was happy with my performance all throughout the year, so that's good. Coming up next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm doing another sign removal. I'm gonna try and film that one because that's a 3-day project actually. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so that's all the beginning of August. We're taking down the other side of the Citizens Bank sign. We took down the one side already, but I wasn't there for the whole process, just kind of the lower removal of the sign was already laid up on kind of like the one side of the building. It wasn't actually having the letters taken off. That's on this page right here. So if you get a chance, watch that one maybe. That'd be pretty interesting. So there's that coming up. And then today actually, which I have to remember, I have a meeting with my one buddy's aunt, who she's a part of a travel agency company, and I actually got a job with her too. So I'm gonna be doing a little side work for her, just reel related stuff, making reels for Instagram. We've already gone through, like, I talked to her other media director already, did really good on the interview. I've showed them me in person what I can do with some of the stuff that I've been doing over at Iron City Garage. So she knows what I can do. And when I had the interview with her old media manager, she really seemed to like me. So, you know, who doesn't? But yeah, so that's kind of a little life update. That was fun. Still haven't released, at this point, I haven't released any of the 4 other videos that I've filmed. This channel, my personal channel, just been releasing kind of like the work videos for the most part, which is all right. All those other videos I am going to release, they are currently on the page. If you see this one, you'll probably have seen the other 3 or 4 by now, maybe, because I'm still doing them in that order, regardless of how I feel about them. But they're filmed, they're edited, they're on the page, so we're going to use them. Okay, let's just do a little, I'll just show you what's going on in the yard. So this is a 60 Chevy Impala. This thing runs and drives and kind of already has brakes already. Pete bought this in Iola, Wisconsin at one of the shows. Very good price on this thing. Like, this thing is beautiful. It needs some interior work done to it. If I was ever gonna get an old car, I say this all the time about when I see them, like, I love these fastbacks, but just seeing this thing all in black and looking how it looks, the lines on it are so nice. That's beautiful. All right, so this one's a 67 Mustang fastback. So this one was actually pulled out of West Virginia, like deep in the backwoods of West Virginia. And it looks really rough, clearly. Interior looks really nice. But yeah, this is how we buy them. But believe it or not, this thing runs, drives, doesn't stop. But this thing was literally on the side of a creek bank for God knows how long, 40 fucking years. And we pulled it out. Video did really well. This video for this car alone, I have 3 videos for it, and combined they probably have, I know they have over 500,000 views, maybe coming up closer on 800,000 views. But that was a really cool car. I really liked that one. Here we still got this fucking, I think this is like a 49 or something. I didn't write the year on it. This is a Thrift Master. This is a Chevy 3100 Thrift Master. This project car has been sitting here forever. It's in pieces. Over a year. We've been saying we're going to put it together, never have. So, right here, we got, what is this one? 65? Maybe? I think this one's a 65 fastback. This one we got out of Pittsburgh. Just pulled it out of someone's garage. It was sitting there for quite some time. We have a lot of fastbacks currently, which is fucking amazing because I love them. So does Pete, clearly. But it doesn't have the engine in it. We haven't really touched it yet. Haven't gotten a chance to do it. Little Cushman thing. You've probably seen me unload that in one of the videos. I don't give a fuck about that. This Dodge, I also don't give a fuck about, so we're gonna ignore that. This one that's leaving, GMC cab over, has that diamond plate thing on it. Bed on it. Let's see what year this one is. I forget. I do the thing where I write them all down. 53 GMC, Maryland truck. Yeah, this one's a cluster. It would have been cool to, I like working on these trucks, and they usually do really well when I make a video for them, especially if they run. But yeah, it's leaving, so never made a video on it. That one right there, 59 F100, not F100, 59 Ford F6 for sale. Pete just had it at an auction, didn't do the price that he wanted to, so it still sits here. Doesn't run, low compression. This one's really interesting. So what you're looking at, there's probably about 2 of these things left in the world, maybe 3 that I know. So this is a GMC cab over convertible. It's either a, no, this is either a 39, 40, 41, because this is what they call a war bride, according to Pete. So these were made specifically for World War II. Somebody made this custom bought, like there's, so the front, this is all GMC. This is all GMC, it's got a GMC engine in it. This whole front clip is GMC. There was a fab shop during World War II that specifically made these bodies, made them convertible so that they could be used, I'm pretty sure, in the Pacific. So they drove through water. They had a canopy on them at one point. This thing's interesting because this thing might run and drive, which would be fucking insane. It's a 6x6. It's a little longer than the normal cab over that we get here. But you can see how long it is. And I'm very excited to make a video for this one because this is like I said, like this is almost impossible to find at this point. You will never really see one of these. I've seen one in a museum. I've seen one that somebody actually had at least the cab for a good guy's truck that they made. I've seen this one, and I think I saw one more. I don't know where I saw the other one at. Regardless, this thing is fucking sweet. So this right here, Ford F100 56. You saw me unload this one with the Cushman. It's got the vertical A-pillar, doesn't run, doesn't drive. I pretty much actually did this one by myself. Richie did a little bit of the welding, right, like welding spot right there, but I didn't tell anyone this, and you can probably see it's not very good, but I fucking welded this part and this part. I'm not a welder, but there was 2, they were separated, they're now together. I pulled the seat out, cleaned it. This is like one of the first ones like I decided that I was going to clean myself and try and do myself just to keep us moving, because we're a little slow with, right now we have 2 mechanics. They're both older guys that they have doctor's appointments all the fucking time. They do not work 40 hours a week. So when we're slow, for me to keep things rolling, I've been doing a lot of the extra helping with stuff like that, fixing it. Like I put the hood on, I put the hood hinges on, I made the hood close correctly, which is really hard for these trucks if you know anything about them. Doing hoods is fucking terrible, but I did. And I took all the bits and pieces off it, like we were scavenging parts for it. I don't know if I want to open this. I'm not gonna open it. I scavenged all the parts off it though. All right, this one is a 64 Ford Econoline. These things are sick. I love them. This thing runs, drives, stops. Very little rust in it. There's a little rust right here. I think there's a little bit on the other side. But this thing is literally, you could drive this on the street. Like, it has a 4 on the tree. So originally these things have what they call 3 on the tree, if you don't know too much about them. This one has a super rare 4 on the tree. It's a heavy duty model. So it has a 9-inch Ford rear. Great truck overall. Headlights work, turn signals work, glass is perfect. Like I said, you could drive this one on the street pretty much. You just gotta knock a couple things off, knock off a little bit of the rust. Rust is in, like, you know, drive it, test drive it a few times. I want to take it on the highway right away. But this was also in an auction and didn't do what Pete really wanted it to do, so we bought it back. And here it remains. This thing's sick. I could see myself driving this too. What year is this one, dude? This thing's been sitting here for 2 fucking years. It's a GMC 100. Runs, drives, stops. Or runs, drives, doesn't stop, didn't do brakes on it. It's a 58, 57, give or take, I forget. But I don't know. I'm not a very big fan of this one. So this one right here, another Mustang fastback. 67? Yeah, it's 67. Okay, it's a 67 Mustang GT. This thing is sick. Doesn't have an engine in it. It's out of Colorado. Very minimal rust. Like the only really big rust damage is this little back piece right here on this quarter panel. It's got an amazing fucking interior. Oh wait, that's the other problem with it. You can't open this door without doing some crazy shit there, so I'm not gonna do that. But you can see GT steering wheel. So it's got what Pete told me the other day, which I'm always learning new stuff from Pete because clearly he's my boss. He's been in this industry a very long time. I love hearing him talk about stuff like this. Actually, I really try to take any of the knowledge that I'm ever told about this stuff from Pete or from any of the old guys that work here. But one thing I did learn the other day with Pete was, so it has disc brakes on it. So disc brakes are more of like a modern braking system, if you're unfamiliar with it. It's for speed pretty much. Disc brakes were kind of made originally, I'm pretty sure they were put on Mustangs originally. I could be wrong about that, don't quote me on that. Anyways, so Pete told me that yes, it does say GT on the steering wheel. Yes, there is a GT hood cap, or there was a GT gas cap, but he said that what might possibly make it a GT is the fact that if somebody converted this over to make it look like a GT fastback, that there's a very low probability that they would have switched that brake pedal, because I guess that's what kind of makes them a GT, or you can tell kind of by that. Like if it says disc brakes, then it's most of the time a GT. So it's one thing to put a wheel on that says GT, put a gas cap on that says GT, put a couple badges on that says GT, paint usually right here, if they're a GT, it says either 350 GT or 500 GT. Most of the time somebody would do that rather than actually go the distance of putting in a pedal. I don't know if it's hard to put a disc brake pedal in or what's up with that, but anyways, that's what Pete said the other day. That's what we're rocking with. But all right, so it's 7 o'clock. I'm gonna leave you guys here for now. And what we're gonna do is when this shit comes in, I'm gonna be on the Bobcat. So I'll be bringing the Bobcat up. We're gonna be unloading this GMC truck, which is literally in pieces. And then we're gonna put that GMC truck onto Robbie's trailer and we'll go from there. That'll probably end up being the episode. So I've just kind of been here by myself. 60 Chevy Parkway station wagon. This thing's got some really, really good lines on it. It's beautiful interior. There's 3 rows of seats. The only little big bad thing is this little knock right here. That sucks. This tailgate, we fought and fought and fought and fought to get this fucking tailgate down. This was like the first year, I'm pretty sure, where they had on these GMC station wagons an electric tailgate. So the motor was bad in it, even though they were actually able to send power to the motor, which is, I don't know where they put the motor right now. Oh, here it is. They were actually able to send power to this thing, and it was working, but because of there's like 2 arms in here that are like an X that go like this to move it up and move it down. They're rusted out, so they weren't moving. But it has a back windshield, but in order to get the back windshield, you had to get the back windshield to drop, which was hard because those arms are locked up in there, in order to get the tailgate to drop, which was the big thing with this for Pete. Pete wanted that tailgate to come down. So they were able to do that. I was crawling around in there, taking this. I took off like this big piece of metal that was on this back because I don't want the older guys rolling around in there. But eventually they did end up getting in there and doing it. And we were able to get it down. I cleaned this one out as well, and this one. This is another fastback. This is a 67, I think, too. This fucking engine runs on this one, too. This is another one of them ones out of West Virginia that we was like, there's no way in hell they're gonna run. And it fucking runs. Does it drive yet? I don't know. This one doesn't need as much work as the other one did. This one also, if you know anything about compression in an engine. Oh, here. I was going to show you. They're written on here. But this is what this was pushing, compression-wise, if you know anything about cars. Like, usually if it's on a Ford like this, on a Ford small block, if it's shooting, I think it's 50 or 60, we're like, all right, yeah, it's weak, but it's going to work. Like, the compression numbers on something like this, for this thing's just been sitting in literally the rain, the snow, for like years, since like 70, literally, like it was like 79, I think the last year I saw in this car being on the road, or registered to be on the road. And like it's pushing at the top number 150 for compression. Like this motor is strong as hell. It's fucking insane. I can't believe that this thing is running. I can't believe that blue one ran and drove, which that one was to see stuff like this. This is what I like live for. When you see stuff like this running and driving again, it's just insane, because what it used to look like when we picked it compared to how it is when we drive it out, it's something special, that's for sure. But anyways, we got I don't know. We got like 45 minutes till Robbie shows up. So I'm gonna put you down for a little bit, and once he's here, or getting ready to be here, I'll jump back on the mic and we'll go from there. All right, time to rock and roll. Problem for someone else. Oh, well, I have money for you if you want to do some stuff for Pete. He's supposed to be here at 8. Josh is supposed to be here at fucking 8 too, but I doubt he's gonna be here.
That's what the text said on my phone.
Yeah.
Who was that? He went past already one time.
Some white people, they look like crackheads. Better not come up here. If they're white people and they're not fucking me or Pete's in this neighborhood, they're not supposed to be in this neighborhood. Coming in that shit and fucking over here.
It don't take that long to get out no fucking car. Plus he done went past already one time. Now they
just parked and locked their car.
Yeah, so he might be looking
Oh, fuck. Don't come up here. Oh, it's fucking Josh.
Fuck you.
I almost did not make it.
You almost didn't make it.
You want some of my pad drink?
Tuesday at my house
It's
last
new
night, I
shit.
wouldn't be able to get here.
Yeah?
My mom got sick,
Oh,
so I left
shit.
my truck down the detail shop and had Pete drop me off at the VA.
Okay.
She's been at the house for fucking
Grandma good?
5 days.
Yeah.
She's supposed to drop me off this morning and just dipped and left me at the house. He was in a fucking stoner nap.
What, this morning?
No, from last night.
Oh.
That was real shit.
Yeah, everything was not cut. Wait. How we want to do this? We got to pull it off with that and then... What do you think? Right there?
Or you get up underneath the rear axle and we chain it, we can pick it up and he can drive away. We taking the motor too?
Yep. Hold on.
Somewhere.
Yeah, I'll get us one. They're all back. They were over there. How you doing, Robbie?
Good.
I'm gonna need some chain. Yeah, that's what we're about to do. Just throw the chain over this ball whenever I get over there. We're gonna be good? We're almost there, right? In?
No, come down here. Forward. All right, you're on.
All right, I'm gonna start turning. That's where we're putting it.
All right, go down.
Okay, going down. All right, sweet, good. All right, free, back it up. Good stuff. Yeah. Do you want that thing loaded forward or backwards? Forward. yourself. I don't think it'll roll. Ready? That was a lot. Still not done yet.
You're home.
Right there, boss. All right, thank you, thank you.
You're I'll move the Bobcat here.
Perfect spot here.
Alrighty, so we're all done here. That's pretty much all this video is gonna be, but damn, there was a lot that went into that, that's for sure. A lot of conflicting opinions about what should and shouldn't be done. I don't know, I just listen to them on stuff like this because it's probably the easiest way to do it. The original idea, how we were supposed to do it, is what worked. Instead of me trying to put forks underneath it, which I knew from the start was probably not the best idea, because I've always been told that that's not what you're supposed to do, because that's how you crush the underside of it. But I don't know, we got both loaded. That one's off. As you can see, it has no wheels, so that was a bitch. But yeah, we'll pretty much call it there, and we'll see you on the next one. Oh fuck, I'm tired already.